But
Wrecked.
but Sora is officially just a being from a heart.
Yeah.
His body and soul belong to Roxas.
Yeah.
Technically.
And that's why he needs Roxas to be complete for 2.
So are we going to get Oblivion or what?
We get it when we come back.
Yeah.
We can't come back yet until we upgrade the gummy ship
Yeah.
for the 15th time.
Why do we have to upgrade it to come back?
Because you can't go to this from Neverland to Alabash in the same way. The excuse is that it's just the keyhole. Everything's pouring out of the keyhole so much, and
That it's
the darkness
literally
is too
overwhelming.
much. You got to find an alternate route.
But we have a warp drive.
Yeah, but you got to find an alternate route.
But we got a warp drive.
So, okay, did you not watch Star Wars episode A New Hope?
Remember, like,
Okay.
you can't just warp everywhere
You
because
can
you end up
warp
inside random shit or, like, whatever.
Run into a meteor, that end your trip real quick, kid. They had to calculate where they could go. It's the same principle.
There's nothing in between.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's...
Not if you just go from Neverland.
Okay, don't you remember seeing all those massive rocks and those big blocks and enemy ships and all that if you run into it, does massive damage?
Hey, we already know where we are. That's not an issue. We can just go through the path where Neverland was.
We don't know that.
I've got a friend back there.
Yeah.
We're about to get Oathkeeper, though, so, that's nice.
Yeah. But you gotta choose between, do you want more MP or do you want Keyblade that's hard to deflect?
Oh, no, I'm going to use Oblivion, but I mean, I'm going to have a...
No. Well, here's the thing. Just use them as you get them.
Yeah.
Use the Oathkeeper.
That's what I
when
meant.
you
Like,
get
I'm going to
it.
use Oathkeeper
And
when I get it.
and
Then when I get Oblivion, I'm going to use Oblivion.
Go see Belle in the library when you get back. You'll get the Rumbling Rose Keyblade.
Oh, yeah.
Which actually is really nice. Has like... Actually, that's one of the Keyblades they juiced up like crazy. It used to have like 10 strength. Hard to deflect. And it's a short Keyblade. But they sat here and... you gotta go see Sid.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
But,
did forget she said.
But now I think they changed it to like 13 strength
Oh,
or something
jeez.
like that. And but same thing, hard to deflect, things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this is awesome.
Okay,
You just
I'm
go
in
through
Zone
the
3,
big
yeah.
door there, yeah.
Oh, what up, nerds? Let's go.
It's gonna be harder to defeat them a little bit. Oh, all right, this is easy mode.
Yeah. I have like 90 billion strength.
Yes,
40 something.
exactly that number.
Now your defense is still
Terrible,
average.
but...
That's what I kind of found it intriguing. I'm like, they still try to keep some difficulty in there
Yeah.
in terms of...
Like, there's a degree of difficulty in that everything hits the same, but you just hit harder.
Yeah, more games need to do difficulty like that. Wait, we actually have to fight all these?
No, I'm just choosing to.
Well, instead of doing a complete overhaul of the system for easy mode, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Like what Michael pointed out in previous walkthroughs, is just they just add a bunch of strength and defense ups, and there you go.
Yeah, like, this is basically the normal mode, but they give you a bit more to start out with, so you're not as worried.
Yeah, see. Oh, we leveled up.
Yeah.
Second chance. Hey.
Alright, I'm getting out of here. I don't feel like fighting anymore.
Did they just spawn in infinitely?
Maybe.
What?
I don't know, they just kept spawning in.
No, that was the last wave.
Yeah.
You had 3 defenders there, and once you defeat them, that's it.
I was about to walk into the accessory
Yes, I
shop.
played the game too much.
Alright, nerd.
Sid, we need to go back to Hallbash. I don't think they'll let you do that, kid. Alright, let's multiply by a minute. Eat your ship up.
I just imagine them actually taking bites out of the ship.
Yeah.
We really need to upgrade
New
the gun.
gummy from where? The secret waterway, of course.
Why was it just chilling in the secret waterway?
You
Like,
see, when they came here 9 years ago, see, the worlds were
Yeah, the worlds
taken
were-
over a year after Birth by Sleep took
Yeah.
place. Because
apparently it took
Xehanort had
Xehanort
been
a whole year.
yeah, basically. Alright, we're going to... Where are we going? Where the secret waterway.
Can we get here further there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can we jump over those blocks now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
When you open this passageway, they took the blocks out.
They
And
did?
plus you got high jump. They took the 2 that were high up out, and now
Oh,
you just
yeah.
got high jump. You can go over them.
Whoa.
So exciting!
Oh no,
hey, slow
dudes!
down. I want to get there alive.
Yes.
Snail riding on the back of a
Hashtag
turtle.
wrecked.
Snail riding on the back of a turtle.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, don't we have Oathkeeper yet, or no?
No, you get it from Kyrie.
Yeah, we're getting it right
But
now.
you gotta go.
How did she get here?
I
walked.
don't know.
We have to go upstairs, don't we?
No.
No? We
What
go over
did
there?
It used to be a moon. Now it's a sun.
Spooky!
So, like one of the biggest trolls that was on the internet with this game was there was 3 hidden Keyblades in this game, supposedly.
Yeah.
And it was like, one of them was Riku's Keyblade, where it's like, the way you had to get it was unlock all Trinities and complete Hollow Bash. And you come to the secret waterway and get it. It wasn't there. And then there was the Anti-Form.
Oh,
Soras, Anti-Soras.
So it's like the
Keyblade.
Luigi of
They said
Super Mario 64.
And the way you get that is like defeating, like getting record of every Heartless and things like that. You know, well that wasn't there either. And they said the way you, and then there's King Mickey's Keyblade,
Yeah.
the Dark Realm Keyblade, and you got to beat the game 100% in order to. That was like the biggest con. I mean, it was on like cheat websites, like big time ones, like
Yeah.
Super Cheats or something like that, Cheat World, whatever. And someone put that, and then
Yeah.
so me being like in 7th grade or whatever, I was like, I'll try it out, just see. Nope, it was a fraud.
Yeah. Like, you remember watching those videos of people that would hack the game? And, like, they'd, like, you know that beach cut that's only used for the cutscenes, the dark beach?
Yeah.
And they're, like, and you can hack it your way into it, but you can only swim there in mermaid form or something?
Yeah. Oh, I've seen hacks like Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2 is the worst. Like,
Yeah.
the hacks where you, like, because you know there's all these different places that
Yeah.
are cutscenes that you can't go to. So, like, the Destiny Islands mainland,
Yeah.
there's an actual hack that you go through it as if it's an actual world.
Yeah.
You can't go through buildings, but you go through everything. It's weird.
Our hearts are connected.
I've seen some people hack in an Ultimate Keyblade,
Yeah.
like from the first game.
Yeah.
But it's like this weird green blue shape,
You have
blue colored thing with an odd shape to it.
How deep the darkness? A light shines within.
You have completed the Judgment Arcana. You can now summon Lucifer.
That or, like, one of my favorite things is I saw a video where someone hacked in 4 Keyblades into their game. Because there's the 2 sword holds in his hands and the 2 floating ones from Final Form.
That sounds awesome.
It was radical.
I gotta see that. Well, why not just
Did he
go with
float
the
or did
5th
he
one
run?
for Master
He
Form?
floated.
We're not alone.
They claimed it was a secret hacked form. And I was a dumb 13-year-old, so I tried a lot of dumb things to figure out.
Oh, I couldn't.
That's
You've
called
just gone the
radical
extra mile and had the 5th Keyblade function like the one from Master Form.
Yeah.
No.
That
No.
would've been even
Do you have a
better.
5th Keyblade, and it's like in his mouth like he's Zoro from One Piece?
No, that's the 6th. Don't be silly.
Well, in Master Form, you have one Keyblade that you hold in your hand and one that's
Floating
Floating.
by your hand.
And then Final Form is where they're both floating. So
Well, no, in Master Form, though, it's still like
Always
floating
with
really
you.
close to his hand, though. Like,
oh,
Oathkeeper.
it's funny. We all
Radical.
know they're in love. They just keep trying to go on and off relationships all the time. No, it's just a deep friendship. Oh, sure.
an on and off relationship
Sure.
where one goes into a coma for 2 years and then it's
Oh,
forgotten,
yeah.
and like,
This is a new scene.
this is new.
Sort of Riku woke up in the realm of darkness. See, right here, this is where his heart was separated from his body. Therefore, he had just gained the ability to time travel.
Is this him time traveling?
No. This
Oh,
is
no.
his will. This is his will and determination to
Yeah.
see Sora and Kairi again. Okay.
Riku, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's Mickey, by the way.
I'll be there soon. I called it.
Who's that?
I have the other Keyblade, huh?
How is Mickey a Keyblade wielder?
The one that belongs to this world. He's been a Keyblade wielder.
Yeah, since Birth by
Like, how
Sleep.
is he one?
Well, he went to go see Yensid in order to learn how to use
Yeah,
the
so
Keyblade.
Yensid presumably gave him the power.
Yeah.
Because Yensid doesn't have one, and it's presumed he passed his powers
Or
on.
he
to
won the
Couldn't
him.
we
battle
just
against
play through
darkness.
this game as
was too late
Mickey
for your
Mouse? I would
body.
have much rather played the Kingdom Hearts games.
That's
That's
why
why
you're
you're here! In this place of darkness, where hearts are gathered. Yeah. Like, I love playing as Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, I don't like dying, but I don't mind if I know
So
it's
what
at a
do I
Mickey
do?
section. Because then I get to play
Door
as...
of darkness will open soon.
Are there specific sections
door
where you
we
can be
can't
Mickey?
enter.
when you
Yeah, it's
die?
like certain boss fights, when you
Closed.
die, Mickey just takes over
Both
for you.
sides. To do this,
Why doesn't he just
two keys
party up with you?
and 2 hearts.
Because for some reason he doesn't... Why doesn't Mickey party up with you in the second game? Because for the first half of the second game, he's off doing something, and then after that
He's
it's
doing
like...
stuff for Riku, basically.
Yeah.
But he pops in when
And
you
he's-
die and fights for you.
And then after Riku...
He's kind of like a guardian angel.
Yeah.
But he's off doing other stuff. What
Sort
does-
of karaoke.
I don't know.
Which is it? Is he off doing stuff, or is he just waiting for you to die so he can fight?
He's technically off doing stuff,
Yeah.
but
It just kind of happens to walk by, and he's like, "Oh, that looks fucked." And he just kind of,
I mean, you see him in Twilight Town,
yeah,
and then you think you see him in Timeless River. You know,
yeah.
This is so bizarre without voice
it's
acting.
possible that that actually was King Mickey at one point in time. You know, but you know, you just see him throughout different areas. But
Is Steamboat Willie in the black and white world in Kingdom Hearts 2?
That is Steamboat
Yeah.
Willie. Yeah.
yeah,
No, if it's the actual Steamboat Willie in there.
The steamboat itself?
Then, well,
The actual Mickey from that world. Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the
he's-
same Mickey?
it's not really explained that well, but I think in the end it was the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey.
And then Donald and Goofy turn in their old versions. It's going to have
Yeah.
that version.
Yeah.
Radical.
Because in the journal entry it was like, is it King Mickey? You know, and with a question mark, you know, and then later on you found out no, it wasn't him.
Okay,
But-
I'll buy into
okay,
that Trinity more than any other
yeah.
one. At least that seemed magical.
Yeah. But yeah, go through here. We'll go talk to Sid again. So lots of fun.
I'm gonna save right quick.
At least we're almost done with the game.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm excited.
What's funny is how you have to travel all through Hollow Bastion for a second time. I mean, you can't just
You have to go
you can't
through
just
all
go
of
at,
it.
you can't just go at the save point. you have to go through all of Hollow Bastion. again.
Why?
Cause screw you.
Why?
Because of game difficulty.
Oh wait.
Why did they have to leave in the first place? Because
Shadow.
Because Heartless?
What are you
I keep
doing?
wanting to call them Shadows.
What are you doing?
Oh, that chest over there has already been acquired by you, probably.
Yes. Damn, I get.
Oh yeah. I can't wait till I get Super Glide. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish you could just leave a world from anywhere.
Get over here, Chernobog, because I will punch you so hard.
What?
I'm trying to think which battle I like better against Chernobog. Do I like the Sora in this game against Chernobog, or do I like the Dream Drop Distance version?
What are you even talking about?
Dream Drop Distance, yeah, Riku fought Chernobog in Fantasia World,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like it wasn't a full frontal assault. You know, basically it simulated a dive, but he's basically gliding over there, and he actually, in order to properly scope the depth of everything, he turned the 3D up all the way.
Yeah.
In order to dodge fire pillars and phantom enemies and things like that. And then when you get up to them, you do a big attack that takes out a whole HP bar.
Yeah.
And it's 3 HP bars, so
You gotta do it 3 times.
yeah. It gets harder and harder as you go.
And that was the section where I'm glad I talked to you before I did it, because trying to do that with 2D was ridiculously hard.
Trying to do what? What?
Trying to do that Chernobog fight with just the 2D with just the 2D and 3D off was ridiculous and awful.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain things that you need to hold depth for. Certain dive missions.
So during dive
need
missions, it
3D.
really helps, and I managed to power through it. But
But everything else, if you have 3D on, you're gonna get a headache.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm kind of curious about in the new 3DS is that
The eye tracking
head tracking 3D or whatever.
That does make it a lot more viable.
Yeah. Wait, what is the new 3DS? What?
The new 3DS has eye tracking 3D. Like if your head's moving, you don't have to have it in a specific position for it to appear 3D to you.
That's interesting.
So it won't hurt your eyes. The screen's also about
so it's gonna be $300, right?
Yeah.
200 actually.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, only 200?
Yeah,
That's a lot better than I would expected.
not even.
But it doesn't come with a charger, does it?
No, it doesn't. Because they assume that you're going to have it from your old 3DS.
Not like you
can't
get
sell the old 3DS
Yeah.
without the charger.
Not
So
like
fuck
a
you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Don't leave yet.
Don't leave yet.
Hold on. And do some item salvaging real quick.
Item salvaging.
It's just in the shop. Don't worry. I'm not going everywhere in the world.
No, I mean like what are you talking about? Just getting new.
New items. See, Orichalcum you can buy for
Oh, you can
1,000.
buy Orichalcum as well.
Oh man, I gotta get 1,000 money worth of stuff. So- 'cause
Yeah,
I want just the wisdom staff. I
Yeah.
want that for
Dolan.
Dolan, yeah. What
Wow, this stuff is worthless.
I can technically sell 2 pretty stones. There you go. I'm not selling any of those synthesis. I have a gold shield to technically sell, but dang. I need to get more money.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
We're playing on easy mode. Let's just finish the game. We're most of the way there.
Yeah, I'd rather just not waste too much time.
Why not? Sorry.
Because people are watching. And even I don't want to sit through that crap.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
And this is just so...
Menus!
So you already talked to Sid and stalled coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be playing Hyperdimension Neptunia.
We could be.
That game is like a
It's a new
fractal
world called Travis Town.
spreadsheet nightmare.
I wonder where it leads. Some weird powers emanate. Might be worth checking out. Well, if I want to get the Hollow Bastion, yeah, it's worth checking out.
Ooh.
God damn it, video game.
So
I like how
what story reason is there for us returning here, and why did we leave in the first place?
You have to seal the keyhole. And the thing was, the keyhole wasn't complete in the first place without Kyra's heart. So you had to reach Kyra's heart. Unfortunately, the heart had to come from the one person that could seal the keyhole.
Oh Jesus.
Then why could they just? Why did they have to
they
leave
just-
the world in the first place? Though? They were still
They had
there.
to just escape. The place was flooding with Heartless. They just had to get out of there
Yeah.
alive.
Isn't it still flooding with Heartless technically?
Yes, but Sora's alive now.
And if it was
People
just
prepare.
shadows, then what was the problem?
It's not just shadows. Where do you think Kurt Zisa and the Phantom came from?
Where do you think?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where do you
Two
think
of the hidden
that
bosses.
Shadow the Hedgehog came from?
Space.
That man doesn't just roll around at the speed of sound for nothing.
But you can't even do it without rocket boots.
So, there's lots of things you can't do without rocket boots.
Lots of fun.
Fair enough.
So you notice how the color palettes don't match at all.
Yeah.
I didn't buy paint, so I'm sorry, people.
Oh, dude, I don't. Do people really care?
Yes.
I do.
Are people gonna be like, unsubscribe? Color palette on the gummy ship doesn't match.
You know what? Someone's probably going to comment about that now. Good job, Michael.
I just came here to see sweet gummy ship designs, and I am disappointed.
Good job.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
That backdrop just looks hideous.
Yeah. It looks like we need to make it look like space, but also we have no money.
I think
We
the
need to make it look
background
like
is
the kids'
missing
version of
something.
space.
Like the hyperspace thing from, what was it called? You know the one.
I don't know the one.
Ah, damn it, I forgot the reference.
Well, they try to make it all colorful, and I think they do too much.
Yeah.
It looks like someone's vomiting.
Which
Anyway.
technically this is a warp hole, so maybe that's the explanation why this looks like... Because near Hollow Bastion is pretty dark, see?
Yeah.
That's dark.
Oh man, this is dark and edgy like my soul. Oh, okay.
There's
Glass the planet.
Good thing this gummy. Imagine it would be like if we were trying to go through that with the old gummy ship.
Oh, we would.
We would.
We would. It's entirely possible. You can make it to the game without upgrading your gummy ship once.
Good luck. Well, the only major issue is when you get to all the Omega ships right before the end of the world,
Yeah.
because it's a whole wall of them, and it's darn near impossible to get through without getting hit.
Yeah. So provided you can survive that hit, you'll be
No,
fine.
she's safe through. The princesses are satisfied. And I went, why?
Because you didn't get them out.
You just ran away.
They're just chilling in pods, dude.
We got better shit to do.
I probably could beast in this.
Nah, there's Trinities up ahead.
Oh yeah, there's a white one.
Yeah.
Remember to go to the library before you go anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Where do those bubbles go? Ones that go back there?
No idea.
I don't remember. And I don't
Anywhere?
really care.
Wait, what?
They go
Those
somewhere.
bubbles.
Oh yeah, they go to treasure chests and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
Sure.
worthless.
Oh no, like one of them's
Oh, for one,
of them's
and
like
one
a power
for
boost.
all.
One of them's like a power boost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
from what I remember. I don't know. In the Final Mix version, they got rid of all these power boosts and replaced them with AP boosts. It's really annoying.
Really?
Well, yeah, all these things I remember being power boosts are all this on the AP boosts, like with the mailbox with the postcard deliveries and things like that.
I'm getting really tired of this song.
And whenever I showed you all that hidden chest here in Hall Bastion,
Yeah.
you know, and I was like, oh, here's a power up, AP up. What?
I feel like they're trying to be like, we're not going to let you just get in unnecessarily stronger. Because I feel like that might be because I'm on easy mode.
Yeah.
And also, it's probably a thing they did in Final Mix, so you just have to use more, you're allowed to use more of your abilities rather than just like...
There you go.
You let's go unlock the thing that's already open.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, like in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, when you have the Executives ring, that boosts your AP by 30.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be able to equip whatever abilities you want, basically. I mean,
how do you get the Executives ring anyway?
you gotta solve all the puzzles. Oh, I'm sorry. There's two of the puzzles. Or one's the art from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, one's the heart from Reach Into Memories. Like it's all one big picture, but they split it by two. So it's the puzzle pieces that have probably 50 some odd pieces.
Don't you need to go to the library?
So when you saw, yeah, go to the library.
Oh, whoops, yeah, right, my bad.
And but
I'm glad I caught that.
it's crazy. Yeah, thank you.
The puzzle pieces. So the puzzle pieces get you the executive
it's
ring,
one solved puzzle gets you the executive ring. The other difficult puzzle gets you
Other way.
the grand ribbon.
Yeah.
Other way, Michael.
Damn it.
And
How do I remember that better than you?
and the grand ribbon boosts your defense by 4 and gives you like, I want to say like 25% resistance to all elements.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's very nice. Online, people online are like, it's worthless. I'm like, really? I'm like, last I checked, I'm sitting here with all these equipment and accessories, and my AP's off the charts, and naturally, and my resistance to all the elements is like at least 50 some odd. You know, so all of the damage that I get is basically cut in half. Very helpful with organization battles.
Yeah.
Like Larxene is pure thunder.
Yeah.
Mix is pure blizzard. Axel is pure fire. You know, so you just stock up.
How
all
is
these.
the Axle battle in 2 when you're not just using 2 Keyblades?
Okay, well before I went on the binge, I did that battle before I went on my power up and defense up binge,
Yeah.
and that was hard as crap. Like it literally sucks up your HP like crazy when the whole field's on fire, and it's really hard to try to get the talk to Bell by the way. It's really hard to get the reaction command
clear the floor
clear the floor area. It just inhales your HP basically if you don't do it.
Yeah, new Keyblade.
This is one of the short ones, right?
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna use the Kingdom Key, okay.
Divine Rose.
Oh.
Sorry. It's
Oh my god, it does have 13
13,
now.
yeah.